All right, everybody, back for more action. Let's get another game ready to rock. I'm going to try my C5 Sicilian opening here and see how that goes. Mm-hmm. He might take with the pawn. Okay, okie dokie. Get this knight out. And then push this pawn, allowing the bishop to free up a little. Now I want to do this. Get rid of this doubled pawn. So if I move here, he takes, I take, then no more doubled pawns here. Of course, he could take me, so let's figure this out. I go here. He takes, I take, and then he takes, I take, he takes. I've got the queen on it, so I get the last trade. So that is hunky-dory, I like to say. Old expression, I know. So now he's thinking about it. Okay, so he pushes his pawn. Good move attacking my knight here. Of course, the pawn is worth 1, knight worth 3, so I cannot allow that trade. Have to move my knight. This square's not good because he could move and attack me. This square also, I could be under attack. So I'm going to go ahead and move it here. Exchange the bishops. And now attacking here, might want to come in here. Of course, they're both guarded by my knight, so no big deal. No worries. I'm going to go ahead and castle. And where to move, yeah? Okay, this bishop not doing anything. So let's push here and maybe get it out. Don't want to move it here because it's blocked by 2 pawns. It's not doing anything there either. See, now he gets the queen attacking there, so I cannot move here because then the queen can take. Of course, then the queen would be pinned, so I could take that pawn with my bishop and the queen would be under attack. So maybe that still is good. So yeah, we'll try that. See if he takes me. Then I can take this pawn for free because his queen's under attack. Okay, so he's thinking for a long time here. Decides on that eventually. I'm going to bring another rook over into play here. Get this rook on the b file since he just moved his rook over. Want to make sure I'm prepared for action on this file. Might want to move my bishop here and get rid of that knight. Still deciding. Okay, double attack here. Of course, I've got that protected 2 ways as well. Could push. Where's the queen going to go? Kind of leaves that more vulnerable. Yep, I'll go ahead and move here. Attack the knight. He decides to move it, so got to think of a game plan here. I need a game plan. Yeah. I'm going to bring my queen back around over here. This pawn. It's not really clear how to make progress. Well, he wanted to bring his queen in. If my knight was here, then that would be kind of a pin here because the queen's not protected. So we eliminate that. Might get my knight out here. Attacking the pawn. Could come in somewhere, possibly. Okay, now he's got threats here. And Mate Town. He wants to go to Mate Town. I don't like Mate Town. So I'll go here. Now he can't come in or trade. That's good what he's doing. He's trying to get some action over on my king side. Here I'm all over on the queen side. Okay, interesting. I go there, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. That would be all right. Just to open up some action on the queen side here, I think I'm going to do that. Try to get an open file. He's going to swing his rook, swing his rook over. That's not nice, but I think I'll be all right. He swings his rook over, knight out, takes, 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 and that's bad, but my queen really guards this area against a double attack or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and call his bluff. Say, you don't got enough. You just don't have what it takes, bud. Let's see if he says, yes, I do, son. If he wants to school me. I like being schooled. We'll bring my queen over, say, what are you going to do now, huh? Queen's over here guarding the precious king. Oh, nice move. Cannot take because of the rook pin. Rook's there, so can't take. So we're going to have to do something else. We're going to have to get real busy here on the queen side. Double rooks ready to come in and get some action on his king. See all these pawns in front of the king? Right now the king cannot get out. So there's a mate threat down here. I go there, he takes, I take, and then all he can do is go back, I take, and mate. And see, he moved his rook over. Big mistake, because now the pin's no longer here. Now I can just take him. And that is really super, super that's the end of the game. I win, basically. And he resigns. He knows it. You lose your queen to a pawn. It's over, Rover. Well, see you guys next time. Hope you learned something.